So, okay, so this is a mission we ran already. We're running it again because reasons. It didn't go so well last time, but we're gonna make this better. So I'm gonna load up the BVR document that I have here in 1 second and show that. And we're going to go over just the bare basic concepts that we wanted to cover. We're not going to go over the whole thing. The three values that I want everyone to know, and I'm about to pull this up in 1 second, is we obviously MAR is the worst number that we need to keep in mind. So we're going to run this at 20 miles. That means you should be no closer to an enemy than 20 miles. If you are 20 miles from an enemy, something bad happened. And you just want to shoot it and get out. So let me just
Also, go just
share
for
the
some of the new
screen.
guys, go over kind of how they can gauge their distance to the target.
Yep.
Is the time the same? Still going into nighttime?
Yeah,
Okay.
everything's going to be the same.
Listen up.
Okay. So hopefully this is okay. Okay. So these are the main parts of the timeline. The important part of this mission that we're going to try to be going on is the timeline. There's a lot more to consider. The stuff on the right, transition range, targeting depth, all that, we're not going to get into. That has more details as to, like, if I see 4 targets, do I shoot at 1? Do I shoot at 2? Do I shoot at 3 of them? How many do I shoot at? And it also deals with things like, is it safe to go for the merge, which we're not going to try to do at all. So we're going to skip that for now. The timeline, minimum abort range, that's the point you have to turn away for the sake of this training mission. 20 miles is it. So if you lock up the target, you're going to see there are 2 ways to tell the distance. One is obviously your FCR. If you're set to 40 miles on your FCR as your range, then the radar screen is divided very nicely. Half the screen, if you go to the halfway point between the top of the MFD and the bottom of the MFD, that's half, literally, of your range. So if you're looking at 40 miles range on your FCR, the halfway point is 20 miles. So if you've got 40 miles set and you see someone like creeping in real close, you've already broken MAR. That's a real easy way of judging it. Now, when you lock the target up, it actually gives you the range. And you can see that on your HUD in the lower right-hand corner. So you're going to see a number coming down. If you look in the lower right-hand corner of your HUD and you see something that says 17 point something, you just shoot and get out. And if you, if you can't shoot, then you shouldn't be there in the first place. That's always something to, you got to come out there ready to fire. So the minimum abort range is the big deal. And that is going to be 20. So we're going to go through real fast. This is what the timeline looks like, this picture. I posted the full screen image, so if you are having trouble seeing it, it's in the channel. You just have to back up for it. MTR is going to be the point at which you need to have a game plan by. That's the minimum targeting range. So if your lead is Tumbleweed and doesn't know what's going on and you're the wingman and you got somebody locked up shorter than the MTR, you can lock them up, you can fire, you can do whatever, you can tell your lead about him, hey, I got somebody here, I'm targeted, and see what happens. So these are the ranges we're going to use. The picture range, GCI is going to have things labeled by 60 miles. So if you declare something, you ask for something, if it's outside of 60 miles, you might just say group and just give you the, the important data. But if it's within 60 miles, he's going to have a name for it. East group, west group, south group. Targeting range, that's the range at which the fighter should be targeted. We're going to use 50. So at 50 miles, that's when, so actually, if we get the picture at 60, you got 10 miles for the flight lead to say, okay, 1 and 2 are going to commit, and we're going to do this. And then by 40 miles, that plan needs to be solidified to the flight. If it's not, we're at MTR. And if a flight lead's confused, that's when the wingman can start shooting or different things can start going on. So you want to have your game plan at 50 miles if you're the flight lead. Is that clear, by the way? What we mean by
Yes.
the 60, the 50, and the 40?
Yep.
Okay.
For a lead at 50 miles, you should have everything delegated.
Yeah. So, and if you're a wingman, you should probably have the sorting strategy already done. So we're going to skip this one. This is more for like launch and decide tactics. I'm sorry, we're going to skip this one for launch and decide the decision range. So the desired outrange is when you want to be able to shoot at the target and go through the same thing that we normally practice at MAR, but you want to have the option to go back in after you fired. So DOR and MAR, those are your 2 points where you want to shoot and turn out. And DOR is 30 miles. So if we go back to this chart, hopefully you can see the mouse.
Yeah.
So at MTR over here, this is where you need your game plan, for sure. And if the lead calls 1 and 2 skate, we're going to be coming up to DOR, shooting and turning off. That's 30 miles. So you don't look for a good target range, like a good shot. You're not looking for that. You're looking at the range instead. You're not seeing if the AMRAM's happy. You just want to send this guy defensive. So we're going to shoot at 30 miles.
And skate, in my opinion, that's like the default strategy. Especially if it's the first shot. That's like the default. You don't want to short skate at first shot. Like, doesn't make any sense. So usually by default, the contract is to do a skate the first time at least. And as you start reeling in your opponent, it starts getting closer and closer, and then it kind of goes from there. But usually the first engagement is usually skate.
And the other benefit to doing this is that, let's say, like, we're outnumbered in this engagement. So you've got an element coming up against maybe a 4-ship. If they fire first, send them defensive with the extra 10 miles here, that's going to help setting the pace of the fight. If we come right up to the edge and fire at a group of 4 and something goes wrong, let's say the missiles, 2 of the missiles out of the 4 we shoot track the same target. The AI is a little bit too good at knowing that, and they can keep pushing if they know they're not being targeted.
Yeah, I think one of the mistakes I made the other night is I didn't turn north soon enough. And when first contact we had on in terms of radar, it was already 36, 37 miles, and
And
instead of having a plan made 15 miles earlier, then we were making a plan.
that's actually a very good point. And another thing to say is, like, so when you're at skate and you're turning around, your element should already be hot and targeting beyond you. A lot of
Right.
times I was watching with Bible and the elements were turning, but the second element wasn't in position. And the same thing with the flights coming off. Like, a flight would be coming off, but they would be lingering in the avenue of fire where the flight behind them didn't have a clear shot. So one of the big things is, if you turn a skate, bonsai, short skate, whatever, you need to get out of the way so that element behind you that's hot has the ability to fire. Because that's why you're going cold, expecting that guy behind you to shoot.
And go cold, like, at an angle. Don't go straight cold, like,
yes.
parallel with them, with the enemy. Like, put them on your 7 or something, like, so you can offset, so that 1, the missile can travel farther, 2, you're not in line of fire,
Yes.
and 3, it's less time to turn around. Like, it's all these different benefits than going straight back.
Okay,
And let's say
that was a question I had, is whether altitude blocks or direction would be better. Okay.
Well, the problem that we've seen is altitude blocks won't solve the issue.
Yeah, apparently.
Because we tried that by a difference of 20,000 feet. And
yeah.
So what I would also recommend is, let's say you're the incoming flight. Let's say you're the hot element, and the cold element, let's say they cannot turn. Let's say they're getting sandwiched from northeast, northwest. They're not turning anywhere. So they're going to keep flowing south. In this case, it's up to the hot element, in my opinion, to make to do an offset. So they can come up northwest and then flank in from that angle, and that should help. And then you almost turn the grinder, like northeast, southwest, sort of. Yeah, it's not ideal. You don't want to do that, but that's a way to get out of the to get out of the
sure
jam.
that way the guys that are in trouble have the shortest distance, if you will, to get out of
exactly.
there.
Yeah.
Sorry, the other thing I was going to say is just on the timing. Like, we have set times where you need to be there. You need to be on your way to the box prior to your time. So if your time is 25 at 22:23, you should already be en route with your radar on, looking in that direction. So that way,
yeah.
And then the same thing, and for the group that's leaving 1-2 minutes prior, you should already be working your exit out.
Yes, yeah. Don't leave right at the end of station time.
No.
It'll take you a while to get out anyway.
Yep. GTFO, turn, it's 1 minute, 2 minutes, turn to base, burner, dive, get out of the way. The other element should already be hot, radar's on, and then they're going to be at their targeting range, their picture range. They're going to be setting up, and as long as you get out of the way, each flight does that, then it should work a lot better.
And one more thing when it comes to the like splitting elements with the grinder. So if there's two elements, they're both going hot, both going cold. Like when the hot element turns cold, the cold element should be turning hot at the same time. So if the cold elements, it's hard to, I'm using my hands. It's hard to do this without using hands. But if the cold element's going cold, the hot element's going hot. The cold element can turn hot at any point. You don't have to wait for the hot element to turn hot to turn away, because you'll be 50 miles away. You can't do anything at 50 miles. So if you think 10 miles is a good separation, so once you're about 10 miles away, you can turn hot and just be behind them. So the moment they turn cold, you're already there. You're not just now turning around or figuring out you're 50 miles away. So it's up to the element to kind of know how far they are away from the actual front lines to be able to turn around. You turn around at any point.
Right, maintain the distance.
Yeah.
Good distance to be established on.
Yeah.
10 miles.
You don't have to wait for your lead to say turn around.
So, yeah, and then beyond Mar, you're dead. Please, nobody get closer than Mar. Like, if you have to, just shoot if it's bad. And here's the key point, by the way. This mission is not one where you have to stay on station for, like, a long period of time. It's 10 minutes. So, honestly, waste a missile if you have to keep them away. Waste the fuel if you have to keep them away. We're very close to home base. We have plenty of time. We have plenty of people to help us out.
It's better to go home empty with no missiles than to not go home at all.
Yeah, it's very unlikely that we will come in, waste our missiles, and then have like 8 minutes left to go on the cap. It's just not likely going to happen that way. The other thing I just want to double check, can everybody in Panther actually air-to-air refuel? That would be Prom Date, Rhodey, and Juddy.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. Does anybody know if Haraday can? I'm almost certain he can.
I'm certain he can.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, nobody get into the sternwise. The tactics, this is just exactly what we were talking about. We recommend the grinder. If you want to get, cute and try something else, I mean, go for it. But in general, whatever your plan is, as a flight lead, it should not involve merging. Same with the element lead. If you're the hot element and you want to do something with your wingman, if you want to do like a wide azimuth split or something, because you got a cool way to 2v1 somebody, go for it. You want to do some sort of beam deploy idea, go for it. But don't merge. And just make sure that if the tactic is skate, which, by the way, again, remember we have to make our strategy by the targeting range, right? So if you're coming in first as the lead, you have to call, okay, 1 and 2 skate. So you fire by 30 and you get out. The second element, then when they turn around, they have to come up with their strategy. When they turn around and they see what's going on, that's when they call the strategy. Number 3 is going to call it right away as soon as he sees what's going on. The other thing is we're going to really use GCI in this case. If you're spiked and if you don't know if you can turn around, if you're the element, if you think they're too close, you can ask GCI for that. You say your call sign and say spike and say the direction. So, for example, Cyborg 1-1 spike north. Well, you'd say GCI's call sign first, but GCI, fighter spike north. And the GCI is going to respond with a range. So whatever it is, like Cyborg 1-1, or like MiG 29, 15 miles, something like that.
And it helped me a lot. I did that once because I was getting spiked, and this guy's like touching me, and I called him, and he's like 40 miles. I was like, hell. So I turned back around and I started shooting. Like, this guy's 40 miles away, and he's like spiked on the inner ring. Like it seems like he's right there behind you. It's like turning off the light in a dark room. running towards your bed. But yeah, so it really helps to know how far away they are, because you could turn back if you want to, especially if they're 40 miles.
So again, the mission, we're doing a cap. We're going to do rotating phases. So at 10:15, Cyborg is going to be capping. Spade is responsible for the backstop. They're going to go to the southern cap zone and just chill out for a bit. Panther is going to hit the tanker. Then at 10:25, yeah, sorry.
I was going to say, explain the backstop to them so they understand.
All right, so the backstop is you're capping a zone where enemies are not expected to be right at the moment. They have to go through somebody else first. But if a leaker gets by the primary cap, then the backstop is supposed to stop them. Hence, they are in the back, stopping anybody coming through.
So that means when you're in the backstop, you're still looking at the cap zone and keeping an eye on what's happening.
And if something gets termed as leaker by either the cap flight or the GCI, that's time for your ears to perk up. Leakers, and then try to figure out where they are based on what the radio call is about to say. And see if it's relevant.
Is a very, like, they're behind our imaginary line. They're in our walls, basically. So we create this random line, and they're behind that line. Leakers automatically, like, they're close and look out.
And I guess the other thing to hear is if the cap flight gets merged. If you hear a merged call from GCI, you already know the possibility is SA's gone out the window and they might, some bad guy might come your way into the backstop. So we've got a 10-minute window between flights. If so Cyborg goes right to the fight. Spade has a longer route, a longer ingress. It should work out that if you follow the carrot, then you should get there roughly on station time. And if you're Panther, Prime, maybe you could speak to this. I don't know. Was the timing good for you?
Yeah, it was good. You had to book it to the tanker, and we did tanking in, like, what do you think that was? 5-6 minutes? Like, it was super quick.
Yeah,
so if you
do
it longer than that, then it might be a little tight. So the on station time is the steer point before the farthest north one. I think that's steer point 5. Like, it's not the farthest steer point.
Oh, it's 6. Yeah, the cap is 6 to 7.
Yeah.
So Panther, when they air-to-air refuel, they can start heading right away towards the cap zone, and they should get there on time. They might have to afterburner their way in as well, but it depends how long it takes. The F-15s actually exist this time. Sweet. So that's good. They will be here at 10:45. I will say Panther, even more so than the others, get out of the way of fire. Just because I don't know if... okay, so when Craig and I ran this last night, when Spade came in, Spade was shooting at each other. Spade 1 and 2 went in, and 3 and 4 lobbed AMRAMs into 1 and 2, and 1 and 2 outran the AMRAMs and went right into the merge. So you don't want to be in there when the F-15s are just chucking spears in.
Fire everything.
Yeah, you may want to exit east. Don't even bother coming south.
Friends like those.
Yeah. So something to think about. Also, flight leads, change your loadout. You probably have more heaters than you want. So, yeah, recommendations. We're going to talk now real fast about what we think we can improve. One is, again, don't rely on altitude blocks. Don't think that anyone can shoot over you. Get out of the way. Offset. The other thing is shoot early. Basically, shoot early and shoot often. If there's any doubt about it, send an extra AMRAM. You only have to last 10 minutes, and it goes by very, very quickly.
Yeah.
So make sure they are being sent cold. Let's see what else. So yeah, in your flight brief, if you want to talk to your wingman, you can have contracts set up, leads target, whatever, the southern contact, eastern target, the high contact, whatever it is. Set up a default sorting strategy so that you don't have to say it every time. And that would be good. We recommend the grinder. It's really simple. You could do chainsaw even, where everyone's an individual.
GCI will be on 14.
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
GCI will be on 14. Call sign?
All spark.
All right.
All spark.
I knew that.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. optimist.
Yes.
I think I'm just gonna accidentally say Sparky a few times.
That's fair. I know who you're talking about.
Just thinking that.
Or I just won't respond, just ignore you.
That's
Oh,
even
man.
worse.
Ooh.
Cold shoulder.
We had a time where an AI wouldn't talk to me the whole flight. It was a number 4, and then by the time we got home, we're about to land, the AI started talking to me, and it was hilarious.
He was complaining about fuel or something too. Like
it was a female voice too, and I was like, it was Arnett. And he was like, "What did you do to her? Why didn't she want to talk to you all game?"
Hey, Bible,
The whole flight shut down for the lack of someone not doing dishes.
Oof. Go ahead, Prime. Or Prom, rather. Sorry.
Can you do me a favor? Can you go back 2 slides to the previous one with the backstop? Yeah, I just want to write something down here real
Sure.
quick.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, keep this somewhere handy.
Yeah, I don't think Heroday's going to make it. So.
Yeah, I'm getting all these notes.
Ping them.
Yeah, I just.
Yeah,
I think we should probably have Prom lead it anyway, because I don't think Heroday was.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, he's Prom's
Can
leading.
attend the briefing.
Oh, yeah.
So.
yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm already slotted in. All right, here, I'm on the last one right here.
So yeah, definitely shoot. Definitely send them defensive. Remember the timeline. Can everyone remember the numbers? Let's see. Let's do a random quiz. Juddy, can you remember what MTR is? The number that we chose.
20 miles.
Negative.
Nope. 20 miles.
What? No abort range?
No. MTR, minimum targeting range.
Oh, 60 miles. 50 miles, you said.
It's actually 40.
Is it?
MTR is 40. The targeting range is 50.
Oh, got it. Okay, I put those two together. Minimum targeting is 40. Got it.
Prime, do you remember the picture range?
60.
Yep. Rhodey, do you remember the minimum abort range?
No, I'm sorry, 30.
Minimum abort range is actually 20.
Okay, I had it.
So
We're
I'm going to
failing
recommend
to-
everybody study the numbers. The numbers are very, or put them on weapons delivery planner even. That would be very good. You got to remember them.
20.
Yeah, 20, because you got to remember if somebody says skate, you're going to be like, wait, what is that? You got to think about you got to be able to, yeah, like there's 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. So the big ones that you got to think about are, for the flight is 30 and 20, because that's when you turn off. For the flight leads, they got to be able to think about the 50 and the 40.
Copy.
So by 40, the lead should have given you your plan. By 30, you should be shooting, and you shouldn't be going past 20.
Yep.
And they're going to be jamming, so just, yeah.
Yeah, don't try to break through.
All right.
Just make sure you have your default contract azimuth range, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, so you can't walk.
So maybe even a Mad Dog might be in hand, huh?
Well, I don't know about
They won't-
knowing what we know now.
Yeah, they won't work as well. Let's
No,
see.
but in terms of I'm at 30 miles. I was told to skate. Time to get out of here. That sort of thing. But
Well, what if you're trying to take a shot at 30 miles and you can't burn through and lock them up?
that's what I'm talking about. Maybe a Mad Dog.
Maybe.
You know,
I think
if you just want to turn them defensive,
Yeah.
I think
definitely.
if you can't get the lock by 30, I think you should turn off.
Okay.
Save the missile.
And say, yeah, well, I mean, the Mad
Save
Dogs, you could
yourself.
try it, but the Mad Dogs don't work as well. You have to be within like 15 miles or less, I think.
Because sometimes it like spazzes out and freaks out and goes back and forth when it's in
Sometimes it
jamming.
turns
You can
around.
still fire,
Yeah. Okay.
but usually around 30, 25 miles it goes away, or you could see a contact.
And the other thing I think we're going to do is we're going to start employing some azimuth splitting on the targets, just separating 1 and 2 going more in a spread
Mhm.
direction, and then one of you should be able to get the lock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do a bracket or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so the only person I'm missing in my flight right now is I don't see Bono. Are you slotted, Mr. Bono?
Yeah, I
I should be in Cyborg 6, C4.
Okay, that's not good. I don't see you. Let me see if we have a desync.
Who is that?
Probably try to reconnect. Yeah.
Ripper, check speed loadout.
No, it says you're not on. The server doesn't see you either.
Yeah, 5 and
Yeah,
1.
I'm reconnecting right now.
All right, perfect.
Are we doing Bravos or Charlies?
We're
Yeah,
doing Bravo.
Prom.
There we go.
Check our loadout because we got some C's in there.
Might be nice to have a sniper or two.
Yeah, I concur.
Or I'm seated now.
Yep, I see you.
Perfect. Okay, so I guess we'll separate now. Do our briefing
Okay,
for flights.
let's do Cyborg would go to Arma, and Panther would go to DCS.
All right. Oh, before we do that, let's do. Hold on. Yeah, let's do a group. Sorry, let's do a group IBC check real quick. We'll do Cyborg, Spade, Panther in that order.
It's not a good sign. I don't hear anybody. Spade 1-1 test. I don't hear anybody.
Panther 6-3. No 4.
Okay, I heard everybody but Ripper.
Yep, I heard nobody. All right, we won.
Yeah, see, nobody loves GCI. We always leave them out of the roll call.
Gotcha all, Sparkly. I'm a Charlie.
Optimus, we got you. Hey, Prime, I like the way you put that together.
What? Where?
Well, all spark, and your call sign is Prime.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It took me about it took me about a couple minutes. I was like, what am I my call sign?
You'll still be the dude to me forever.
Oh,
I know, right? Yeah.
I just realized what was happening.
Oh,
Okay, let me try again.
I don't know what Allspark is.
it's from Transformers. It's the
Yeah.
Spade 1-1
Yeah.
uniform
I-
check.
I just-
All you had to do is just
Ripper.
add a 9.
Go ahead on IBC.
Spade 1-1 uniform check.
Okay, we gotcha.
Can somebody speak so I can hear it?
Allspark.
Hey, I got all spark.
All right. Cyborg off to Arma.
Not all at once. Okay.
All right, guys, and we'll go to. Yeah, let's just go up to operator lounge.
I kicked him down. Okay. Give me 1 second to get situated.
Oh, we got a naval SA2.
We also have a naval mailman and a naval phantom. Lieutenant
Huh?
mailman and lieutenant phantom.
Oh crap, I wanted to say that. Hey, mailman. Mailman, congratulations on your promotion to lieutenant. I also got recently promoted. This is my 3rd time being lieutenant. Once shot down a friendly in the praying mantis scenario, and the 2nd time I killed Batman by a rogue AMRAM.
I don't even pay attention to that crap. Tell you the truth.
So does
Yeah, it's just a fun thing to have in BMS.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, there we go. So we'll take off, we'll fly the carrot around, and then we'll hold steers 4 to 5 until our time. Which I forgot what time we're supposed to go. Is it 25?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at 10:22, we'll be turning north, and so we'll just continue from 4 to 6. Once we get on station, I'm going to have the elements split at steer 5, and so we'll go a 10-mile trail with 1, 2, and then 3, 4. And then, like I said, we'll go up to skate, shoot, and then come back. And then 3 and 4 will be hot. And so we'll keep that shooting around skate is what we're aiming for. So we'll be shooting around 30.
Okay.
So my goal will be by 40 miles to give you your targets. It'll be shooting. When we flow, we'll flow direct to 9. Actually, we'll probably flow just direct to 10 when we come off. So at 32, 33, we'll start turning towards base, getting out of the way, and then hopefully, like the Panther will be on station coming in. When we are in the backstop, like I said, we'll flow steers probably just around steer 4, so we don't get too tangled in with them. But like I said, we'll keep an eye and watch. So if there is any leakers, we have a potential to stop them. Obviously, the backstop, we are trying to protect the tanker. And then we are
Listen up.
The second flight, so we'll be 16 Victor, and then it'll be 16 Yankee, and then we'll have 3 or 4 on X-ray.
Okay.
That's 16X, 79X.
Yes.
Wait, 16Y,
16,
16Y, 79Y, 79X, 16X.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we'll do 35, 25 for Joker Bingo. Again, anywhere here where you can get to 30,000 feet, you can glide to home plate. I don't know if Bible talks any much about, but the enemy are taking off from these air bases, and they are trying to attack this little peninsula right here. There is there's some kind of warning radar thing there that they are trying to attack. Yeah, this radar dish right here. So there's bombers and escorts that are escorting them. So our job was we're just trying to cap and protect this. We didn't do that last time. And then I'm just going to leave this SA2 on my thing, and I'm putting it over probably about midway between 6 and 7, because that just gives me a little bubble to see on my HSD. The box is the same thing, but again, we're not trying to extend anywhere beyond that. We're probably not even really going to be trying to get close to steer 7 based on them coming in. The big thing I noticed when they're coming is the escorts are coming down past our steer 7. And so, like I said, if they're steer 7 and we're steer 6, we're already at 35 miles. So we're talking, and we're closing, you're talking, 30 seconds to do something.
Yeah, they were flying Mach and above.
Yep.
And don't forget to, if need be, punch your bags.
Yep. Once you get below, what is it, 6,000, 6,500?
I punched it at 71, and then it brought me down to 69. So like 68, you should be like perfect.
Yeah, so it used to be 72, but now it's like 69.
Yeah.
So we could set bingo to 69 if shit doesn't hit the fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Prime. This is gonna be called the BBR relay race.
BBR relay race.
Yep.
Gotta hand over the baton.
Yep. And then we got musical Sam's, and then we're gonna do airbase goalie, and that's gonna be the DACA, where you have to fly. You're flying over home plate and you're defending it.
Yeah, you're defending the BX.
And that goalie one will be PvP. So one team will be trying to bomb the base, and the other team will be trying to defend the base.
Yes.
All right, I'm good. Any other questions, comments, concerns? We're at 55.
Oh, what's your? Who do you have? Who's with the contracts? You got some you got some experienced people here.
Okay, it's me, Gump, and then Mailman is number 3. You got it.
What's the question? Contracts?
Oh, like azimuth's range. Like you guys know about that for default sorting.
Oh yeah, well he said 10-mile trail at Steer 5.
Well, no, he's talking about sorting. So typically, lead will, I think, search low. Like we talked about this.
Oh yeah.
Lead
Yeah.
searches.
Yeah,
Lead. I'm gonna say lead and 3 search low, and then 2 and 4 search high. Sort left. Lead sorts left. Close.
If on the left.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Lead if on the left sorts left and close, and then 2 will sort right and far. Right.
Yep.
And
Just
then
distance and azimuth.
Front trail.
Is it high and low or low and high for lead and 2?
I would say high and low.
So lead will sort high, 2 will sort low.
Yep.
Okay, so high, low, your side, and then front and back. That helps so much if you already know who you're supposed to be sorted on.
Oh yeah.
Just ref my video.
Yeah.
Phantom, did you get that?
Get what? The contract part or the ref video part? Because I don't know what video we're talking about.
No, the contract part.
Ah, yes. Well, I just followed the usual one from UAAF, which pretty sure a lot of people follow.
Yeah.
I guess.
Phantom, is that lead sorts low?
Actually, lead sorts high and then trailer sorts low. That's what UAF says.
I don't care how we do it, but how it was explained to me by a fighter pilot was lead sorts.
That's maybe looking, like sorting and looking is 2 different things. So if you have if you have 2 contacts, you sort.
Right.
But if you're looking, it's the low and high
sort
that
for
you're talking about.
Sort
yeah,
for
scan. Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Did you get my link to the video of the side-by-side prime? Prime is no longer with us.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to hop around, see where everybody's at.
All right, I'm gonna potty break.
Yeah, that's good.
So essentially, don't be free to shift left or right if depending where the bandit is. Correct.
So I'm saying, yeah, you can shift.
Oh yeah, dude. Thanks for reminding me about that. All right, hey, that's gonna make it even better. What's up, Ripper? Time to go?
I've just seen where each of the flights are at. I think
yeah.
We're ready. I think we're gonna do an 8 o'clock. We'll do a potty break here in a minute, so we'll come back in 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah, we're pretty much good to go.
Okay, so we'll do
Cool.
we'll do the bio break now for 8 minutes. Or sorry, for 5 minutes.
Okay, sounds good.
And then
Case scenario, we can just use TWS, right? You can just tell them, hey, just shoot them both and get out of here, right?
Absolutely.
85.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
And that's where it'd be better. I mean, in fact, you could do that's a legitimate tactic to come in. Like, let's say you fired a missile and 4 didn't. When you come around the next time, have 4 fire 2 missiles at the 2 ship. So your shooter on cover, take them both.
I might just do that. Might be easier. Also, more practice to use TWS.
Just keep in mind TWS likelihood of the PK with TWS.
Okay, you'll look good. We're gonna do a bio break for 5 minutes, and everyone's gonna come back at 5 after.
Okay.
Is the meld by a certain range? You want to be STT. So I would recommend like maybe at 35 miles or so. That should probably be your meld.
Okay. Apparently, they're doing a bio break, so.
Yep. Any last questions?
Okay, be right back, guys. Okay.
Since they changed it, like I told them weapons safe before in the past, and then because if you tell them weapons free, they go off chasing some like A50 out in the corner of China or something.
Yeah, they do
So,
that.
yeah. So what the way it used to be is you'd say weapons hold, and then you would tell them like you are a shooter, or you give them a target this, and they say okay, and they go into the fire. It seems like if you do that now, they will actually go to the merge and not fire.
You didn't tell me to shoot. Why did you tell me to shoot? That's
Yeah,
what
it's
I
like,
imagine
yeah,
going
I'm
on there.
following you. I trust you, lead. I trust you. It's like, what are you talking about? Just shoot the missile.
Only listen to
So-
you, lead. Everything you say.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna try, and I had to play with my voice attack profile. So I found that out, by the way, that 4.36 update 1 changed some of the menu options. So I had to play with my thing at like 6 in the morning, and I think I'm ready. So that's why I have the AI, by the way, because I got my voice attack set up, and I'm gonna put up with the AI being weird.
You know, I should test it. I have voice attack. I just have to download the new profile because of the changes.
Yeah, I'm running my own custom profile, which results in some interesting things. Yeah, I'm wanting to do a couple things.
Okay.
Think everyone is good?
Yeah, I told everyone at 5 after.
Cool.
There were some
All right, guys.
I wish there was like a guard for Discord, like just talk on guard.
Yeah.
Wish that was a thing.
All right. Yeah, let's there. That's it. Beautiful. Okay.
What's your uniform 2? Someone.
Stand by.
I got a 273.525.
Yeah, that's it.
273.525.
Yep.
Cool. I'll probably test the mic on there before we get up. So I'll test and see if you can hear me on the microphone and stuff because it gets low. It's kind of weird, but I'll call you guys on that or listen and then I'll call you.
You got it.
From what you have to do is bring up your Windows speaker and adjust your volumes and bring them up. Bring IVC and BMS to max.
Okay.
All right, we're good to go. If you're back, mute your mic. You there, Phantom?
Phantom 6-2, copy. IVC check.
No, I think he's talking to Phantom Wolf.
I was.
He's typing in chat. I mean, he just typed a second ago.
Yep.
Oh, there you
I
go.
think everyone is here.
There he goes.
All right. I'm going to kick the server off.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think Prime, you're already set. Just make sure time acceleration is on for you.
Yep. And make sure someone's doing Acme.
Got it.
Yeah, mine should be automatic. Although somebody in Panther should do it because I'll probably be landing and all that.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Yep. Same here.
All right. Load this popsicle stand.
Was it 16 times 16?
I'd go further.
Okay.
So everybody can commit, and I mean, just go 64 because you want to be as irrelevant as.
Yeah, as possible.
All right, Lieutenant Gutierrez has joined my number 2. Very nice.
Oh, nice.
Please, everybody, make sure they've done the click dance.
With that, on taxiway.
Yes, taxi, and then we will. Tactical is uniform 14 again.
Okay. Let's see. To music or not to music? That is the question.
All right, listen up.
Allspark, Panther 6, 3 good ships airborne. Turn bullseye 180 for 126, passing through Angels 5.
Panther 6, all spark, good alpha check. 3 good ships. Your 4 is AI?
That's affirmative. Copy that.
A firm.
Spade 1-4, Victor 16, radio check.
Right, Space 1-1 has your line clear.
1-4. Three's green.
Spade 1-4. Bonus time QH2957.
Two's green. Four, green jet.
Spade 1-4 ship F-16s. Request taxi. Good evening. Spade 1, you're number 2 for departure. Taxi Alpha. And hold short, runway 36.
Spade taxiing, yeah.
Affirm taxi.
Three taxi. Stand by 3. Stand by.
Spade 1-1. Contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 29230.
Four, taxiing.
Spade 1-4 ship F-16s. Ready for departure.
Spade 1, Kunsan Tower, wing 300 at 11 knots, runway 36. You are cleared for takeoff.
That was your rolling takeoff.
Three. Four. Two roll. Three rolling.
Altitude. Altitude. Spade 1-1. Contact departure.
Four rolling. Two airborne visual.
Spade 1 airborne. 4 ship
Three
F-16s. Spade 1 bonus time departure. Depart heading 175. Resume on navigation.
Four airborne.
Switching to uniform. Spade 1, checking in, uniform 14. Bullseye 168122, climbing through 3000.
Spade 1-2.
Allspark. Correction, Spade, Allspark. CU, Alpha check. Good. Taking off, 4 ship. Am I correct?
Affirm 4 humans left.
Copy.
Cyborg 6-2, going to flight uniform.
You settled left.
3 settled right.
4 in position.
Cyborg 6-2, going to flight Victor.
Panther 6, the package, we're switching to tanker frequency.
Cyborg 6 checking in on uniform.
Cyborg 6.
4-3, I'm blind on you.
This is like a split 2 ship, bullseye for Cyborg 6-1, 180, 148.
3-4, 5 o'clock, 0.2 nautical miles.
Visual.
Caution. Caution.
Lost my FCR and I have an IC warning.
Just turn the inlet ice on.
Getting the equipment hot.
What is that? I can't remember what that is.
Allspark, Spade 1, how copy?
Spade, Allspark, reach you.
I'm getting equipment hot and my FCR just turned off.
Is your sources correct?
If everything is on, oh no. Think if it wasn't. Okay. That was it. Somehow the air source knob was off.
Copy.
Damn, my crew chief.
That's what happens when a tech goes to Korea, right?
Yes. Ate too much soju last night. Are you referencing Steer 3?
2, 3, 4.
Coming right, steer 4.
2, 3, 4.
Right, Houston. 1 is Houston and 106.
Two fence to 10.4.
3 fence 10-4.
4 fence, Q state 10-4.
One, 3, you're marking. You can stay high, it probably doesn't matter a lot.
Not right now.
Cyborg 6-1, all Sparky read.
Go for Cyborg 6.
Alright, just making sure you can hear me and we can hear each other.
While we're at it, picture.
Cyborg 6-1, picture is 2 groups. Southern group, bullseye 217-63, 25,000. Track southwest, MiG-21, hostile. Northern group, bullseye 228-61, 18,000. Track south, print unknown.
Cyborg 6 on station. Southern group, 216-66, 25,000.
Southern group, hostile splitting MiG-21.
Hey, 3-4, I'm gonna have you switch sides.
Southern group maneuver.
Okay, 4, go ahead and get off my...
flowing west, eastern arm flowing
You want to see it off your left, Ripper?
Hey, firm, we'll do a right-hand echelon.
Follow on group, 4 ship 12 miles.
Copy. 3's turning left.
4. Three, 4, I've lost sight of you. I should be at your 1 o'clock high.
No problem. We'll just get an echelon formation here.
4.
Nothing else you can reference, 1 and 2.
Chaff, flare.
1 and 4, is it echelon left or echelon right?
Well, we want to be on the left side of lead.
4.
Alright, 30 seconds, and we're going to turn towards Steer 5. 3, 4, I want y'all to hold Steer 4.
3.
4.
Southern group maneuver, eastern arm flowing cold. Correction, western arm flowing cold, eastern arm flowing hot.
Close Steer 5.
Four visual, 5 o'clock low.
4.
We'll just continue west here for a bit.
4. I'm going to slow down to
Cyborg
350.
range,
Wait for you
21,
to
20 miles,
overtake.
On the 6th.
3.
Light music on.
Three. 2. Okay, 4, I'm off your 3 line level.
4, visual.
Southern group western arm faded.
Okay, 4, let's hook right, turn north.
4.
Alright, 3, at 22 after, you'll turn to Steer 5.
3.
2, I'm going to scan long, you scan short.
New picture, southern group, bullseye 20493, Singleton, 17,000, beaming west. Center, correction, northern group, bullseye 20272, flight flowing southeast, 18,000, 4-ship, print T-22.
Panther 6 on guard, be advised during refueling. Panther 3 and 4 collided, and the tanker is all down. They're all dead. Remaining Panther 6-1 and Panther 6-2, only remaining. So basically 3 got done refueling and 4 crept in behind them and they all exploded.
Ouch.
Fucking AI.
Shit happens, man.
Okay, 4, just
to hop into 4 too, thinking something weird happened. But
4, just reference Steer 4 now.
4.
No, he hit you.
Bogeyed up for Cyborg 6-1.
Cyborg 6-1, closest is Bra 35632.
Do you have an altitude on?
That just faded 5 seconds ago.
4, we will turn to Steer 5 in 30 seconds.
4.
I'm not seeing anything on the radar.
New picture. Picture is 2 groups. Southern group, bullseye 20273, 4-ship, flowing cold. Print S.
4 reference steer 5, look left.
Northern group, bullseye 22173, 21,000. Hot, 4-ship, print unknown.
4, we'll just maintain 350.
4.
We're going to orbit 1 time to the right.
Declare group 219er 76.
219er 76, 4-ship, 21,000. Print, MiG-23.
Work targeted. Three, 4. Established to your 7 o'clock, half a mile.
Visual. Lead 3.
The 1.
You want us to orbit at steer 5 or keep going north?
What is your time to steer 5?
Stand by. 10:26:30.
Just keep flowing north.
3.
Yeah, by the time you pass steer 5, we'll be heading in already on station.
3.
Cyborg 6-1, range 20 miles.
I'm going to reference steer
2.
6.
4, why don't you go line abreast about half mile to a mile off the left wing.
4.
2 to descend.
Panther 6-1, flight at 2 is 1 minute from backstop.
A firm, hold steer 4.
3 from 6-1. We're off, full descending.
Spade, come on station. 2, go gate.
2's gate.
Panther 6-1, flight at 2 on station, backstop.
3, 4, go gate.
Southern group maneuver.
3 gate.
4-ship, hold.
4 gate.
Contacts are 210 from 92. L-23 off the nose.
Four reference steer 6.
4.
Cyborg 6-4, Fox 3, MiG-23, bullseye 21390, 17,000.
Okay, Cyborg Spade is on station.
Cyborg's trying to exit the east now. Lead 2, contact bullseye 21294.
Calling Allspark.
Like, do you shoot if you get a shot?
Cyborg 6-2, range 16 miles. Southern split, west, north arm, hot on Cyborg 6-2.
east now. We're getting out of the way of Spade.
4, I'll slow up a little bit.
4.
Chalice 2, Panther 6-1.
Spade 2's
Bullseye 197-139, 25,000. Declare. 2, Fox 3 long.
Merged.
Spade 1-2, Fox 3, Bullseye 20996, 8,000.
I 1-2 gun cold.
2.
3-4, 20 miles out of steer 6, heading north.
Southern Group, Southern Arm, Bullseye 20594, leaning on Cyborg 6-4, range 12 miles.
2's cranking.
All spark, Spade 1-3, declare. 203 for 96, 22,000.
Hostile, print, MiG-23, leaning on Cyborg 6-3.
Copy. 4, can you sort the trailer on that?
Friendly follow-on north of that target, 4 miles.
4, tumbleweed. I'm not sure which target you got.
Coming at you. Data sent.
Target is MiG-23.
Okay, do not shoot unless those friendlies are clear. There's a lot of friendlies there.
2's out.
4.
Leaker, Bullseye 200, 102, 22,000, MiG-23.
One come back on hot.
All states, Spade 1-3 is sorted on that target, but no clear field of fire.
Spade 1-2 defensive.
Spade 1-4 defensive.
Fox 3
Spade
medium.
1-3, Fox 3 on that target, 200-106, 22,000, MiG-23.
All spark declare 200 for 136, 20-something thousand feet.
Target was splashed.
200, 136, friendly nearest area.
All spark, Spade 1-3, I believe my target was splashed.
Unsure. New picture. Picture faded. That last target faded. New picture. 3 groups. Southern group, Bullseye 207, 100.
3, Fox 3 medium.
Line abreast 20 miles. Line abreast 10 miles. Northern group, Bullseye 274.
Fox 3, MiG-23, 204 for 100, 14,000. Three's off cold.
Southern
west.
group maneuver, western arm south, eastern arm north.
Four going cold.
Two tank strike dropping.
Southern arm, Singleton, 1 faded. Remaining bandit, Bullseye 211, 106, MiG-23, 13,000.
One Fox 1-3.
Spade
4,
2,
hook right, clear 7.
Broad, 304, 12,
1,
20,
Fox 3
12,000.
medium.
Spade 2 contact.
4.
3 and 4 are going hot.
Raj 1 is turning cold. 2 Fox 3's away.
2, Fox 3 medium.
Fox 3 bullseye 208 106 5000.
1 is dumping tanks.
Three's dump tanks.
He's cranking right.
Hey, Panther, you're up.
Cyber 6 checking out of the uniform. Thank you very much.
See ya.
Panther 6, copy. Turn it in now.
Confirm we'll repair next. Hey guys, you got 1 minute.
All squad, Spade 1-4, Spike SU-30, 12 o'clock.
1-3.
Just the 1 go.
Are we RTB? Or do you want to keep going?
Clean.
Alright, keep going. You just got 1 minute.
Spade 1-4.
Copy.
Closest bandit is Broad 32421 cold.
Yeah, 34 will be turned towards tier 10.
2, Fox 3 medium.
Fox 3 bullseye same target 1216 10100 4000.
3, Fox 3 long.
Spade 1-3, Fox 3, MiG-23, 199 for 73. Unknown altitude. Turning cold to the west. Four, turn cold to the west, reference steer 6.
4. New picture. Picture is 3 groups. Southern group 21898, Singleton, cold 5000. Center group bullseye 20172, cold 15,000, print MiG-23 hostile.
Lead 3 and 4 RTB.
Northern group 20453, 4 ship
4,
heavy.
reference home plate.
12,000,
Reference home plate.
unknown.
4.
1, Fox 3 long.
Panther 6,
3-4, you okay?
Hey, speed flight, reference tier 10, RTB. Speed flight off station, RTB.
Southern group maneuver, bullseye 22598, correction, disregard.
Dark.
1-4, body lock, just using it to get visual on you.
New picture. Picture is 2 groups. Southern group, bullseye 20465, 4 ship 1000, print unknown, hostile. Northern group, bullseye 21462, MiG-23, 18,000, track north.
Spade, fuel states. 1 is 060.
2 is 5.1.
3 is 5.2.
4-5-2.
Raj, burner 3,000 pounds. let me rephrase that. Go burner to 3,000 volts.
3, 4.
Trying to make sure we get out of their way.
New picture. Picture is 2 groups. Southern group, bullseye 203, 76, 1000, 4 ships. Print unknown, hot, hostile. Northern group, bullseye 211, 54, 25,000, MiG 25, hot, hostile.
Alright, this is Spade checking out a uniform 15.
Do we go to uniform 7?
Yeah, I'm going to contact approach and then tower.
4 Star Panther 6. Panther 6 is committed on the southern group.
Spade 1-1, 4-ship F-16s, 2 miles, north 13,000, inbound for free landing. Good evening, Spade 1-1, doing a sound approach. Continue inbound, a straight in approach, runway 36.
Spade
Welcome
1-3,
back.
buddy spike. 178,
Keeping H2956. Spade 1-1, contact tower for landing. Switch to 29230. Cyborg 6-4, turn right heading 245, maintain 300 knots. Cyborg 6-1, repeat last transmission. Cyborg 6-1, turn left heading 240, hold 4000, maintain 300 knots.
Four, let's get down altitude, nose down 20 degrees. Idle, pole idle.
Cyborg 6-4, turn right heading 290. Cyborg 6-2, orbit the spacing 5000. Spade 1-2, contact tower for landing. Switch to 29230. Spade 1-4, contact tower for landing. Switch to 29230.
Speed, what uniform are you on? Four is on just
Spade 1-1, F-16 inbound for landing.
Spade 1-1, Kunsan Tower. Continue inbound for runway 36. Report on final. Spade 1-3, abort landing. Vector 320. Contact approach for resequencing.
Lead 3. Whoever's talking on Victor, I can't hear you. Lead 3.
This is 1 go.
Alright if I follow Prime's Panther needs help.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay. 3, 4, I'm on final, but if you want to do it, I'll go with you. I'm on Joker, though. If you're on Joker, that's up to you. You probably won't make it. Right, in that case, I'm going in. Here's your man. Okay, Spade 1-3 is going to try to help Panther.
Spade 1-4, F-16 inbound for landing.
Spade 1-4, Kunshan Tower. Continue inbound for runway 36. Report on final.
Sorry, I'm on short final. I was muted trying to talk to you.
Copy.
Spade 1-4, on final.
Spade 1-4, Kunshan Tower. Wing 300 at 5 knots. Runway 36. Cleared for landing. Check gear down.
3, I'm going to rejoin on you.
Copy.
3, you're a new one.
Go ahead, 1.
You're the new one.
Oh, copy.
Yep, 1 and 4 are down.
Copy. 2, let's just RTB. I'm hooking right to home plate.
Spade 1-4, contact low. Switch to 73525.
3-2, I'll switch into uniform 14 real quick.
Copy.
All spark, declare bullseye 204-112-1000.
Hostile 4-ship print unknown. It's flowing northeast.
All spark speed 1-2. I've got a southern contact. 1,000 feet.
Hey, for 1,000 feet. That's it. That's them. New picture, 2 groups, southern group, bullseye 202, 103, 3,000. Su-27s, 4-ship, northern group, bullseye 208, 97. MiG-25s, tracking north.
All spark speed to Fox 3 times 2 that group. I'm out.
They're so low. That's weird.
Nails 30.
Copy, range 30 miles. All right, you You poke the bear. I think he's gonna come over to you guys now. Good luck. Let's see how this goes. If his missile goes all bork, it might just lead him over there. I'll give him an update in a little bit.
Is all the Phantoms down?
Panther, yeah, they're dead.
Oh, Panther, yes.
Yep. So, yeah. Let's see. Give it a couple more updates.
I feel like we were doing so good until that happened.
Yeah, yeah. Southern Group. Bullseyes 19305 hot 9,000 Su-27. Allspark on guard. Bra of Airfield. Bra 30722. 3 ship Su-27s. 15,000 hot hostile.
I think they're all down, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, but we'll see how this goes. I think the Hawk should.
Where's the
maybe.
Eagles at?
Yeah, I don't see any Eagles. They still in my thing? No, they're gone. Oh wait, there's a bar cap for Eagles here. It says briefing.
Did it not? It's supposed to be there for 10:45 on station.
It was not on station at 10:45.
What's it say in the air tasking order?
It says 10:33 bar cap briefing.
But the takeoff time is 10:30?
Yep.
So they should already be in the air.
No, I don't see anything.
Did somebody seat in them? Or load in?
I don't think so. All of ours were separate.
Spade 1-2 Broad 31010 3 ship
Hawks isn't doing shit
9,000.
either. I fellas, I can't stay for debrief. Y'all have a good night.
Later.